leaving your strength so it gets warm at night. What are you afraid of? I know that you are. Keep it in your sights, boy. Whatever the weather. Wah. Turning my screen so I can see what I'm doing. Everything's so warm from the sunlight. Kind of yellowy. The look of love is in your eyes. Stop. Just do it. Okay. Hey, look, it's my face. I'm sorry. Let's see here. More bugs. Bugs. Maybe I'll use this one. What the hell is that? Why not? I haven't inked with this in a minute. Looks good. So I'm not sure how I'm going to do the antenna yet. I'm going to leave a little bit of space for that, and I'm going to kind of work this while I draw. I haven't decided about this torso area yet underneath this wing, and I thought about adding wings, but I haven't decided on that part yet either. So I'm just going to go with the face structure for now. If you hear a fan, I'm sorry. I had to put the fan in the hallway so that it pulls air from my room to make it cooler in here. You'll see me changing some of these pencil lines when I go over them. I usually make a lot of my decisions while I'm inking and not while I'm doing the pencil stuff, so sometimes you'll see me just change it on the fly. It's only recently that I've started working in pencil before inking stuff anyway, so. Hey, Wads. Wads up. Very nice. Just realized my lips are completely, you can't see them at all, so I can fix that. How about, have it more makeup, and I haven't shown my face on here in such a long time. Here we go. What are you doing? I like him having this like little sleeve thing. That's kind of cute. I still think he needs a monocle, but whatever. She. Oh, some homework? What are you working on? Well, so this is a friend of mine. He runs these murder mysteries. And the murder mysteries are kind of interesting because they are, they're like all involved. So the idea is that you kind of spend the whole weekend with them figuring out a bunch of puzzles and ciphers. And what he actually does is, it has nothing to do with like acting or just figuring out things from like, you know, actors or whatever, like regular murder mysteries. But basically he's a game designer, and so he comes up with all these puzzles and ideas, and he's like a master like game designer. He's really, really good at it. And so one of the things that he has done is created a game separate from the murder mysteries, and it's called Mr. Denham's Bugs. And he wants me to create the cover for it, but he wanted me to come up with this design for a bug that looks kind of scary but also intelligent. And he gave me a little bit of reference material that was actually really terrible, but it was like a person with bug eyes and hands. But he wanted the bug to be like this, and like there's only a few bugs, like, so I started referencing and like looking at a bunch of different types of bugs. And so what I came up with was, so he started with the concept of a praying mantis, because a praying mantis can kind of look like it's in the thinker pose, like it's thinking, and then like placing a game piece. And then I found this bug. This is actually it's a type of wasp called a metallic wasp, and it's like a really interesting bug, and I thought that I could like combine parts of that. And then so I sent him, he really liked this concept of the bug with the full like actual mantis bug with like the puzzle piece. And so what I did was I went ahead and drew one of those. Let me flip it back real quick. So I went ahead and drew one of those, and let's see here. I've been at this for a while. Okay, so this is one of the like hybrid bugs that I came up with. And so this is like a hybrid of a wasp, a grasshopper, a mantis, and like an ant, like all together. Like this is like a hybrid of all of that. And then this is another hybrid. This is more like a wasp and a mantid, because I'm still trying to like get that feel. And so what I decided to do was, this. Yeah, I don't do a lot of face drawings, but every once in a while I'll play around with it. I also came up with one that doesn't have like wings at all, and there's like a different type that's like a larval like insect, and I came up with dumb names because I'm silly. So we went back to the thinker, like the thought process of the thinker. And then here is just a mantis, just a stylized mantis. Maybe after a bit. I don't know who that is. I can't play music on here because I'll get in trouble. I'll have to play like my music, or if I sing something, that's okay. But I have to like close it up from Hey Jesus Cow. So this is just a actual like mantis within that pose. But so what I wanted to do was create, don't ask. So what I wanted to do was create a hybrid that still had that mantis feel and that face that makes it look like it's like really like thinking. But I wanted to change the arms. I wanted to change the front legs to like reflect an actual like thinker pose, if that makes sense. But I still wanted to keep the more grasshopper legs, and I kind of want to change the torso to more waspy because I want to make it actually look kind of scary, and everything I make ends up looking really cute even though I don't try to do that. I don't know if that makes sense. Like it's okay if it's cute, but like, and he's probably fine with it too because like seriously, this is the drawing he gave me. So like he like gave me this to work off of. This is a picture from a old movie. This is fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger in like thinking. He wants the background to be like that, but the bug in the front. And then this was the picture he gave me. That's like a dog man with it. I don't know. Anyway, so that's what I'm working on. But I've been changing it quite a bit. So the thing for me is, just so you know about me, I don't actually do representational artwork, and I haven't in a really long time. I normally, I'm sorry it's flickering like that. Hold on. I don't know if I can fix that. It's fine on my other streams. So I normally don't do representational artwork. Normally I do abstract artwork. And that's not to say that I can't do representational artwork. I can. It's just like not my thing. But he's like a really nice guy, and I really want to do this for him just because I think it'll be fun. Like, he also he doesn't understand a whole lot about art, I think, because he's like, I'll buy you a bottle of whiskey and I will what do you say, I'll buy you a bottle of whiskey and I'll give you $100 or something. And I'm like, I've already done like $600 worth of work just conceptualizing this, so like I don't really care about the money. I just think it's really fun to like do things like this because I am all about challenging myself. And so if somebody gives me like specific parameters of something that they want, especially if it's like a friend, I will totally try it. That doesn't mean it'll be good, because like I don't consider this very good, but it's at least a fun exercise. But yeah, like he doesn't understand art very much. It's fine. It's not like a big deal. Like I don't really care either way. Like I didn't even want any money from. I'd rather just Honestly, when we do the murder mystery, so we do the murder mysteries with him at a place called Kelly's Island, and we go there on Friday night, and it lasts the whole weekend, and you go all over the whole island finding all these clues for ciphers, and the ciphers are so hard, and it like takes, so you do ciphers, there's dead drops, there's scavenger hunts where you have to like go like back in the woods and find a tree that has a hole in it, and like inside the tree there'll be like a little bug or something, and inside of that will be a clue, and the clue will like match up with other clues. So I would rather just he like gave me a deal on that rather than giving me money, because it's fun. Like that's fun. Like I'm gonna take my sister to that this year. I like the idea of like a challenge, especially if it's for something totally different that I normally wouldn't do. Like I usually draw little monsters when I'm doing anything representational. It's never like bugs, so I'm trying to like incorporate some of my style into that. I like the shape of this though, because he really looks like he's thinking, and he's really thinking about like where he's putting the puzzle piece, like he's looking at the board. Like I like that even better than this one, because this one seems kind of absent-minded almost. This one to me looks like he's like concentrating, if that makes sense. Let's see here. Me make some more decisions about this torso. I'll be right back. So the interesting thing I've learned about insects, yeah, so I haven't, the torso isn't anywhere near finished. It's just the beginning. So here's the thing, I'll show you some concepts real quick. Hold on. So what I'm probably gonna do is end up taking this and putting it into my GIMP program so that I can like do some perspective work on it. And then I'll do the coloring in there too. But for the torso, what I'm probably going to end up doing is one of two things. It's either going to be, so let's pretend that this is like the wing area that I have currently. It's either going to be the metallic wasp torso, which actually comes out like this, and it changes to, it goes like that. Let me grab the picture of that. So there's this torso where this is just like connected differently. Metallic wasps don't have stingers. They're parasitic wasps. So actually most wasps are parasitic. Most people don't know that, but so like what I was gonna do is like have this part be, let's see, more like a regular torso of a, there. So there's this type of torso where this part would still be, it's kind of fat, there, would still be like that, and it would have whatever, you know, design on it. And then this part would be the wasp part, like the wasp torso. And then the back part I haven't decided on yet either. I haven't decided how long I want to make it, because like the whole thing has to scale correctly. So in all the other ones that I did, the torso was going this way, but he's kind of bent directly down. The interesting thing I learned about insects when I was kind of doing this whole study, and wow, my face is really big. Let's just do that. Okay. Is that I learned that, I mean, all insects pretty much have the same parts, just in different configurations, and a few of them have like different parts, but some of them have different parts that like aren't even for any other reason than like looks. Oh my God, did that really just smush my ink? Fuck you. This paper is balls. Whatever. But these are just outlines. Like, these aren't adding textures. These aren't adding like any of the other things I would add to actually make it look kind of scary, if that makes sense. Hey Tef, how are you doing? Look, it's my face. You haven't seen my face in like 100 years, right? I haven't made a vlog in so long. Okay, so part of my thought process was, you know, there's always the possibility that, you know, this insect has wings, and different types of, hello. Goodbye. Not today, Satan. Different types of insects have different types of wings, but most of these insects have similar wings that have like the quad wings or whatever. I don't know. Maybe no. Maybe not. Maybe I'll have the mantid wings. Yeah, so I haven't been showing my face lately because I've been trying to like do records directly from OBS, and now I'm taking the recordings from, I'm trying to take my recording. You can see the little record at the bottom. Hi, Willie. Thank you. Happy anniversary. Has it been an anniversary for you? Happy anniversary, babe. But yeah, I haven't been showing my face because I've been trying to record stuff so that I can use it for my my vlogs, and it's just been, yeah, that's why. That's the only reason. So let's make her a little fatter, and by fat I mean P-H-A-T. I'm gonna pull the wing this way. So I did this while I was watching a show the other night. I think we were watching Incredibles because I'd already seen it, because we were gonna take my sister to see the new one. So we've got the open wing style. So basically, mantids and some mantids and beetles, and what else? Mostly beetles, but mantids, they all have this wing that's actually kind of hard, that acts like a carapace, and when it opens up, the wings actually come out from underneath it. I don't know if you've ever seen a mantid, but with its wings open, they actually look crazy gorgeous. So let's see. Copy. So this is what a mantis looks like with their wings opened up. The top part is like the top part. So here's the thing about mantises anyway. They can't really fly. They can fly forward and they kind of go down, but they can't fly upward. So this heavier part is more like protection. And it covers down over the main wings, which are more like gliding wings. They always look like they're dancing. I love them. They're so cute. So this shape is kind of like all the bisectional wing things look like that. So, and they're always, you know, kind of contoured. They have this design that kind of, you know, not a design, but, you know, whatever. Pattern. It's not design, pattern. Design by nature. Okay. So now I want to change this to a wasp torso. Hello, legs. Now there's just legs floating nowhere. So normally there's for an actual mantis, there's a long area here that I did not add. So I wanted to like squish it more together, kind of more like a, so that it has a little bit more of a, like a carapace here. Carapace? Words. Sorry. Yeah. Like an arachnid. Okay. I actually wanted to, I wanted to do one that had like legs that were like kind of like little like Tyrannosaurus Rex legs that like don't do anything, that just like hang out. But it's too silly, like it's not scary enough, I guess. I just thought that would be really funny if he was like, if it just had like little dealios. I don't know, I'm just being silly. Ow. Okay, so I also learned about how different insects have their legs spaced in really weird ways. So like some insects, like when you draw them or like see them, they'll have their legs. Some insects, like if this is their torso, they'll have their legs like this, and like all their legs come out, or like right here, from like the same area. And then some of them have legs like this, where there's some legs up here and then some legs down here. And it's really bizarre because it all depends, I think, on like just what that the function of their legs are. So in the case of a mantis, which these aren't mantis arms, but or front legs, I guess. These are in the case of this, like they are up top so that they can grab. And then like actual mantis legs have this like weird like little grabby thing, like a little proboscis that like comes out. It's pretty interesting. Proboscis, that's a tongue. So not from their mouths. Yeah, anyway, whatever. I'm not a fucking etymologist. I'm just trying to learn things. Anyway. I just thought the claw would be cuter for the face. Just this like idea of the thing. Thanks, Stoikin. Goodbye. How you doing, Loon? I know things have been kind of rough. So let's make her butt come down here, and then we'll kind of have it make the decision then. I'm gonna try to ink these. I think these will work. What did you do? So, yeah, I've been, I've had no chill. That's why I'm trying to chill now. Even though this is technically not chilling, but this is how I chill. You know me. And all this can be edited later. This isn't perfect by any means. We'll do one of those sets and then the other one behind it. How did I draw this? Oh, that's right. I went over it a few times. That's why. That's fine. So, like, all of this, I'll probably do, yeah, that's fucked up. Let's go down there. I'll probably do all of this, like, later, this part of it. And that's fine. Like, I can do all that in editing or whatever. Well, yeah, the skin stuff is... I think that my sister actually has eczema. She's been in pretty bad shape lately. Her eyes are really bad. So I'm gonna try to get her in with a dermatologist. This is one of them. He liked my Mantid ones, of course. The one that was like the most boring. But I think this one's even better. No, if the flames grow higher. Brian was like, it's cute. I'm like, yeah. Well, you know. Yeah, this is for the game. Oops. Very nice. Well, it's not supposed to be cute. That's what I was saying. Ooh, am I out of ink? Oh, it's upside down. All right. Apparently that's all I can do, though, is make cute shit. Even when I'm making a bug. Not cute, just brightly colored. Hold on. Hello? I'm okay, but I have a job. Oh, a driving job. No, I can't do that. I'm sorry. I have a bad back and I have seizures. They hung up on me. One of those fucking assholes. Fuck, I'm so sick of being on those lists. Asshole. I should have found out what company it was first so I could be like, these assholes called me and then hung up on me. I shouldn't have even answered. Like, I knew already. I'm so sick of these calls. I get so many of these calls. let's just make a decision now. There, that's fine. Spider mantis. No, so no, not spider mantis. Because I want it to be an insect, not an arachnid, or like a sylphige or anything like that. Okay, so this is fine for this guy. So this lady is. You thought, bitch. Mademoiselle, you thought, bitch. That's her name. Man, this ink doesn't stay on this paper, which sucks because this is actually really good ink. It's like one of my most expensive inks, actually. All right. Let's see if I can get this over to him and see what he says. Why is it smiling? It's not smiling. It's just mouth just looks like that. I mean, sometimes your mouth just looks like that. My nails? Thanks. They are not natural. Okay. So, we have this Jesus. This concept. Never using... Fuck you. Never using that one again. Alright. I like this concept. So I may put this in my light board and like retrace it and redo it. So go from there. Now I'm gonna switch gears. Okay, so let's grab my book. Let's look for something, a page to work on. So I actually was, let's see, I did that the other day. It's really bright for some reason. Well, it keeps changing brightness because I have the lights dimmed in here because the sun was like super bright. And it keeps changing. So like it's cloudy and then it's sunny and then it's cloudy and then it's sunny. So I'm just like not worrying about it too much. Turn the brightness down a little bit. If I can. It's better. Hello. This is from a murder mystery. Oh, I didn't finish this one. I could work on this. I actually got some new metallic markers. Really? This really doesn't post? Okay, it does. All right, jeez. Talk about bad design. I hate when I'm trying to have like a chill night and Brian decides that like he's gonna invite people over or they're gonna come over, which is fine. But now it's like turning into like them coming over and us going to dinner together. And like one of the people that's coming over like actually is, I don't know, she just seems miserable all the time and it makes me like really anxious. Like they give me anxiety because they complain like all the time. And it's one thing if like people come over because I don't have to like 100% engage the whole time. But like if we go to dinner, that's like all of my free time tonight. I don't know. Maybe I'm being shitty, but like I worked on shit this whole weekend. Like I helped my sister. I did shit all weekend. I just wanted to chill out today. And then I get, hey, can so-and-so come over? Okay, that's fine. Oh, now we're going to go to dinner too. Okay, no. Like, I already said I don't have any money. Like, and he's like, well, I have money. And it's like, well, if you have money, then you have money to, like, do other things too. I don't know. It's just one of those days where I just want to chill. I haven't had a me day in like a really, really long time. Bye, Willie. Thanks again. Happy anniversary. I wish I remembered some of my anniversaries. I've been camming for such a long time. It's hard to like remember anything like that. I guess it's easier if like the site remembers you. Do you ever like get around somebody and you like realize that after you've been around them for a while that like they're actually bad people? Like that's how I feel about some people. And it's like hard because they're also like the same type of people that are always like, oh, well, I can't hang out with people because they're always dramatic or whatever. And it's like, clearly it's you because like, I don't know. I try to give everybody the benefit of the doubt, but some people just make me really, really concerned. It's like that thing when you have a bad feeling about somebody and then they like affirm it by doing something shitty. Well, this person has affirmed that for me like 40 times, but like, I don't know. I still have to hang out with them, I guess. Because Brian doesn't see it. Either that or Brian doesn't see it, or like he doesn't care because they're into the same things that he is. They're actually like kind of crappy people. I spent a ton of my life being like super hyper negative about everything all the time, and so I understand people that are like that, but I just can't be around it because it just makes me so nervous. Well, so sometimes I feel like that too, like that I might be a bad person, and I get that feeling a lot. But then when I like get around people that are like that, and then they like tell me that they can't hang out with anybody because they all get, you know, it's like all the same thing. It's like, I don't think it's me. Like, I don't think it's me that's the problem. I think it's probably them. These are way better than the other metallic markers that I bought. They're a lot harder to control though because they are the brush tip is like an actual brush tip. Not an actual brush, it's not a brush, but it's much more like a brush than my other brush tips. Well, unfortunately, I can't disengage from this person because I'm literally going to be going to dinner with them in 20 minutes, so. And all they do is complain. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm complaining a lot right now. But like, their Facebook is like 24/7 drama every day. And I mentioned it before, like I've mentioned this to Brian before, that like it was a little bit of a warning sign, but he lets it go because they have arcade machines like us, and so thanks. I'm not really drawing, I'm just doodling right now. And like, I really appreciate what they're doing for the gaming community. I just don't like being around them. And Brian doesn't understand it. Or maybe he does. Maybe he just doesn't care and he blocks it out. I don't know. He's always like this with people that like he hasn't been around for a long time. Like he always does this where he like thinks they're super cool people, or you know, and then like eventually he realizes that they're like not that nice, but it takes a really long time. And I wouldn't mind at all. Like, I don't mind hanging out with people, but it's one thing to hang out with people, and it's another thing to hang out with people, like, at my house on my time, you know, when I've been busting my ass all weekend. And the thing is, I wish that I liked them more. I would spend more time with them, but, like, even when I go to the arcade where they work, like, they don't even fucking talk to me. I just sit by myself the whole time. And when I try to talk to them, I get, like, I don't know, they go talk to Brian. So I'm not, I don't know. Hey, what's up? What do you want to eat?
Outback got thrown out.
It's fine. All right, I'm gonna head out. I hope you guys have a good night.